Hello everyone, this is Ashish Sani from Innovate Yourself. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, I am back with a very interesting topic which we already discussed in the last session. So in the last session, you have seen that what exactly Docker is and what are the Docker compose, what is Docker Swarm. So we have discussed all about this thing in the previous session. In today's session, you are going to learn that how to install Docker into your local machine so that you can further use the containers and to further set up your project into a separate container, right? Or let's say in whatever way you want to further use it, right? So this is all that we are going to do right now. So let's get started and let's see how you can do that part. So for that, firstly what you have to do is you just have to open the terminal, right? So for that, let me just open the terminal. So here you can see on my screen I'm having terminal. So I'm just magnifying it so that at least you can see whatever I'm writing in here, right? So in here what we have to do is we have to write some of the commands, right? So firstly we need to set up let's say here you can see these are the different commands that you have to run one by one, right? So firstly you have to set up the repository, and the setting up of your repository is needed only once, right? So for the first time when you're going to run it on your local machine, so right now I'm going to set up this Docker onto your Ubuntu machine. So if in case you're not using Ubuntu operating system, you're using Windows or Mac or something, so you cannot go for this, right? Because the way of doing it on the Windows is different, but yeah, you can do it on the Mac system like this only, right? So you can do it in this way, but for the Windows system you cannot use it like this just because it is not supportive directly. Because in actual, if I will tell that Docker is actually not meant for your Windows machine. So to use Windows, what you have to do is you have to download a software that I will show you in the next video, right? So just stay tuned to my channel, right? So definitely I will show you there. So there you have to just install a software, and into that software you will be running all your commands, like whatever you have to do, right? So that we will discuss in the next video. But right now let's just see how you can just set up this thing onto your Ubuntu machine, right? So for that, firstly you have to set up your repository, or let's say firstly you have to set up your Docker repository so that it can be linked directly to the Docker hub, and further it can just pull and push the images whichever you are having in the form of a container, right? So this is all that we are going to do. So let's just set up that thing first. So firstly, to set up that part, just run the first command, which is sudo apt get install, right? So just run this. Alright, so the first command is run successfully and everything is done properly, right? And to run this command, what you have to do is you must have the internet connection onto your local machine so that it can be executed, because here you require internet connection that can download so many files from there, right? And accordingly it can update it onto your local machine, right? So you need an internet connection for that. And after that, just run this second command, and don't worry about the commands whatever I'm running right now. I will directly give you a link in the description below, so you can just check that link and you will get all the commands, all the execution queries, whatever I'm writing in here, and you can further directly apply it there, right? So don't worry about that. So let's run the second command. Now let it also run. Okay, so this is also set up, and after that you have to just set up the GPG key, right? So this is the official GPG key which you have to set up in here. So you just have to download it here using this command. So just run it here. Alright, so this is done. So now let's just verify that whether you have the command onto your system or not. So for that I will be just typing it in this way. So let's just type like this. Alright, so you can see, so this is the GPG key, right? So this is downloaded onto your system. Now we can move ahead and we can go for the next step. And right now you have set up the repository, or let's say you have set up the Docker repository. Now you can move ahead and now you can install Docker engine onto your machine, so that you can use the Docker to further run your different queries, or let's say to further create a container and to further set up your project completely into that Docker container. So this is all that we have to do. So the first step is complete. Now it's about the next step. So for the next step also, let's run the very basic command sudo apt get install. So just run it again. and after that we have to go for the next one. So the next command is just to run this Docker engine, right? So by this command I can run directly the latest version of it, but if in case you want to try something else, or let's say you want to use some different version, so for that the query, or let's say for that command is different. Don't worry about that, I will also mention it in the description, right? So you can check it over there, right? Alright, so this is set up. Now in short you can say Docker is installed onto your system. Now you can further check that whether the Docker is installed or not, and accordingly you can run multiple containers, and you can further install the applications into that container, right? So for that, let's just verify that whether the Docker is installed onto your system or not. So for that, simply type docker-v, means you are checking for the version. So you can see Docker version 19.03.12. That means Docker is installed onto my system successfully, right? So now I can further move ahead and I can further run the rest of the queries, right? So to verify this part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the very basic command, or let's say that is the very basic container, or let's say the very basic image that I'm going to fetch from the Docker Hub, and accordingly I just want to run it onto your local machine, right? So this is what I'm going to do just to verify this, that whether everything is done successfully or not. So to do that part, I'm having this query like docker run hello world, and make sure this spelling matches with this. Okay, I'm making a mistake over here. So this will be like W will be small and H will also be small, right? So in this way you have to write it, because this is not the name that you are specifying, this is the name that is already onto the Docker Hub. So from there you're just fetching it up, right? So if in case this hello world image is already existing onto your local machine, then it will directly fetch it and it will run it. But if in case that does not exist, then what will happen is it will just download it and then it will run it, right? So this is how we are doing it. Now let's press enter and let's see whether it's working or not. Alright, so this is not working, right? So it's saying unable to find image hello world latest locally. So it is not able to find it locally. So we can download it like this -it and run it. Now what will happen is, if in case it will not find this image onto your local machine, then what it will do, it will just download it and then it will run it. So can you see this now? So last time when I run this command like docker run hello world, at that time it thrown me an error and I was able to see like error response from the daemon and hello world image is not found. But right now what I've done is I've just mentioned this IT, which is a flag for this, which means if in case you didn't find it locally, then you have to find it, or let's say you have to download it from the Docker Hub. So this is what exactly you have done. So firstly what it has done is it has just said like unable to find the image locally. So latest pulling from this, so it has pulled this from the Docker Hub. Now whatever was already there, so it is saying existing, and whatever was not there, it is just downloading that part, right? So in this way it has downloaded successfully, and after that it has just run that part as well. So hello from Docker, this message shows that your installation appears to be working correctly. So this is how you will be able to see the message, right? And in this way you can further run it, right? So this is all about the installation of your Docker onto your local machine, right? So now I hope you have got the idea like how you can install your Docker engine onto your local machine and you can further create multiple images, right? And as I'm saying, this is an image, so let me also show you that how you can check this image, or let's say where you will find this image which you have just installed onto your machine. So you will be able to check this by using this command docker images. So when you will write docker images, it will show you all the images which are already there onto your local machine, right? So let's see. Alright, so in here you can see I'm having so many images already there, but I'm going to check for hello world. So you can see hello world, so this is the one which I just downloaded, right? So in this way you can see hello world is already there, right? So this is how you can just find it out. And now I hope you have got the idea like how you can install the Docker engine onto your system. And Still, if you are facing any difficulties in the installation process, then you can definitely leave a comment below in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please click on the subscribe button, and also you can press the bell icon if you don't want to miss any updates from my channel, because I keep on posting so many videos related to the topics that are actually required as per the industrial standards. So that is actually beneficial for you, right? So just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon so that you do not miss any updates from my channel. So till then, bye bye and happy learning.